What's up, everybody? Tony Beats Guy here, and we have some news to talk about. This actually went up. There was a poll on Impact Wrestling last week, and they wanted to know, do you want the 6 sides back, or do you like the 4-sided wrestling ring? And I immediately did the epic fail, facepalm, SMH, shake my head thing, wah, 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 wow, because it's one of those things that, okay. Let's start over. Let's just read this article verbatim, and then we'll break it down. Okay, anyway, let's do this. TNA announced the following tonight. Fans voted, and the TNA Board of Directors listened. Beginning this week at our New York tapings, the 6-sided ring returns to Impact Wrestling. Last week, ImpactWrestling.com posted a poll for the fans to vote on their favorite TNA ring, 4 sides or 6 sides. Now we can exclusively report that TNA Board of Directors requested this information during a series of closed-door meetings regarding the future of TNA Wrestling. Fans voted overwhelmingly for one of the options, and this was presented to the board during a private meeting today. Giving the fans a major voice in the decision, the TNA Board of Directors have just revealed to ImpactWrestling.com their decision to reintroduce the 6-sided ring. Effective immediately, the new 6-sided ring is set to debut at the upcoming Impact television taping on June 25th at New York's famed Manhattan Center. That's right, the Hammerstein Ballroom. Witness the return of the 6 sides, hashtag 6 sides, this week during hashtag TNA NYC Impact tapings. Let me start off by saying that TNA, yes, they did this poll. And the thing about this poll is they did not let people see the results. It wasn't one of those live polls where you could see the results. The results were hidden. So the idea is that they were going to bring back the 6 sides all along. They just wanted to make sure, make it seem like the fans actually had an opinion, had a vote, had a thought in this 6-sided decision, when all in all, they really were going to bring it back the whole time. I know, I understand your marketing scheme, TNA. I'm a freelancer. I do the YouTube thing. I understand how it all works. You want to hide it. But let's take a step back. Let's say, do we really need that 6-sided ring? I tweeted it out. I said, you know what? The 6-sided ring is coming back. Do we even care? And people tweeted me out and said, yeah, that's what made TNA unique. No, that's not what made TNA unique. Yes, it was cool when they had that 6-sided ring. But I heard a lot of wrestlers, even AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, all those guys said they hated working the 6-sided ring because it was just too hard. It's like the boards are not supposed to go that way. They're supposed to be like straight, like a floor, you know. Basically, the way a ring is set up, let me tell you if you don't know. Basically, you have the metal around the ring. So you say, let's take a 4-sided ring, for example. You have the metal around the ring. The posts hold up the metal, right? Then you put boards on that metal, put the mat, padding, whatever you want to put on it, canvas, all that stuff. And there you go. That's a ring. But when you have the 6-sided ring, you can't do it. You can't take these boards and lay them straight. They have to go one way, then the other way, then the other way, then the other way. You got to go 6 ways around. So when you're bumping, you're not bumping on a flat board like you would. I mean, the board is flat, but it's angled. So it just hurts more. It doesn't have, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say is that the Impact Wrestling roster does not like the 6-sided ring. I mean, maybe some of them liked it. I know it's kind of like this. It's like, yes, it's unique, but also it hurts more. I don't know. That's what I hear from the boys, from the wrestlers, reading the dirt sheets, talking to AJ Styles, and just listening to podcast interviews, stuff like that. So the reason I am not a fan of them bringing back the 6 sides is because this is just another way to please the fans in New York and please the fans in general. I mean, New York is a huge market, and they're trying to appeal to that. And I hope that the fans turn on TNA here, because I want to see TNA do good. I do want to see them succeed, but I would rather some crazy incident goes down in New York. So we'll see what happens. I know that they're teaming with House of Hardcore and doing all these indie guys, bringing them in. Like, I think they're bringing in Brian Cage. Yeah, they're bringing in Brian Cage. So he's a big indie star if you're not familiar. So it's like they just want to please the fans, which is fine with me if they stick with it, right? If they do this to make the fans happy, that's fine. You know, do the 6-side, bring in the indie guys, have the awesome matches. If they keep going with that momentum and keep doing that, stay in the New York area and make it like that, I'm fine with that. I can handle that. I understand that. That's something I can get on. But knowing TNA, which they will do this thing, then they will backtrack 5 months later. Not even 5 months, probably like 2 months later. This is the thing with TNA. They always do this. They make something happen and then they backtrack, and it's not good for business because you look at the old TNA stuff. You look back at the old tapes with AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, all the old stuff that was good. Jerry Lynn, even back in the early days of the X Division, Jeff Jarrett, all that stuff. You look back, you watch it, compare it to today's product, and it's not even the same company. Like, you could tell me that it's two different companies, and I would believe you. That's how not the same the product is. And changing the ring to 6 sides isn't going to make it any different. I do like the idea of going to 6 sides. Yes, I think it's cool. I think that it's fun. I like the idea of 6 sides when it was around. They took it away. Hogan said, 6 sides only gets you so far, brother. That was Hogan's dinosaur thinking, because Hogan came in, he did his promos, he came out, didn't really do anything, got his friends on the shows, changed the ring to 4 sides, and he even got an entrance ramp put in. You believe that? That entrance ramp that went from the entrance all the way to the ring, the one that you don't have to go down, it just goes straight. That was Hogan's idea, because Hogan didn't want to walk up those stairs. Yeah, because his hips and his meniscus and all that stuff. So it's one of these things where I hate to be like one of those internet people that complains. I complain when they take away the 6 sides. I complain when they bring the 6 sides back. It's because of this simple fact. You have to stay in the direction you're going. You have to make a change for the better. If this is going to be a change for the better, you're going to make it the product that we want. If you're going to make the fast-paced action that we want to see. I mean, hell, look at PWG. What do they do? All they do is have awesome in-ring action. And that's what we want to see, is awesome in-ring action. That's the reason I got into TNA in the first place, because it was like an indie fed, but it was on television. There were so many great stars, and it was just so fast-paced action. The X Division was great. They had the unique matches. Hell, they should even bring back the King of the Mountain match. That was great. I know a lot of people don't like it. I thought it was great. I mean, yes, it's a new concept. It's weird. It's different. But I liked it. I thought it was good. Jeff Jarrett made a freaking name out of it, right? King of the Mountain Jeff Jarrett. I mean, it worked for him. I think 6 sides is just some sort of marketing scheme. It's like it's just like something flashy to put in front of the fans to say, hey, look at us, this is what we're doing. And I feel like too much they're doing that, and that's what they seem to be doing. They just go, hey, look at us, we're doing this. Hey, look at us, we're doing this. It's like, come on, just stick one way, go another way. If you're gonna go this way, keep it going that way. If you're gonna go this way, keep it going that way. They always change they had their system, right? They had a system where it was a legit ranking system, where you would rank and then you would get a world title shot based off your ranking, which I thought was an awesome, intriguing idea. Nope, that's gone. They did this X Division thing where you could cash in the X Division belt for a world title belt. I don't know if that's even still around. They did this X Division thing where if you had the X Division title, it had to be defended in 3-way matches. They did a ref cam for a little bit, or the X Division ref cam, whatever they called it. And they just throw out these ideas and see what sticks, which is fine because you got to take chances like that to see what sticks. But too much, they get a good idea and then they just throw it away. The thing is, they're going to get a 1.0 rating regardless of what they do. This is just TNA. It's like 1.0 is all they're going to get, and they just need to realize that right now. I mean, I guess that's the mindset they're saying. They're going to go to New York with the 6 sides, have Bobby Lashley as champion, and they put Bobby Lashley as champion because last time, I think I remember, was the ECW, New York area, fans hated it, shit on Bobby Lashley, so it's pretty much what's going on here. They want to get that cheap heat, and Bobby Lashley's a heel. Give him the belt. Yay, cheap heat. Here we go. So New York tapings coming up. 6 sides are back, and I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I like the 6-sided ring. I think it's cool, but it's just one of those things where it's like too little, too late. Try to please the fans, and it's not working for me. I don't know. But let me know, guys. Are you excited about the 6-sided ring coming back? I'm sure you're going to tune in like I am, because I'm going to tune in and watch it just to see what the ring, you know, how the fans react, how the action is. It's New York, 6-sided rings back, so it's bound to be a fun show. You know, they have good matches sometimes. They let it happen. So that's what I say. I say I'll tune in to see what happens, and I guess their little scheme worked, but it's only going to work for a couple weeks if they don't have a good product after it. So we'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're a fan of the 6 sides or you really like the 4 sides. If you think TNA is just changing things, it's sort of a flash, like a flashy thing, like a 99-cent sale like I'm seeing right here. But let me know in the comment section below. And also, if you like this kind of thing, hit that like button because it encourages me to do more. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.